Hi friends, welcome to Lying Around Sewing. My name is Megan, and today in this vlog I'm going to be working on Hazbin Hotel keychains. So they look like this. Here's Alistair. And my plan is to get them ready as embroidery files to sell to other people, because here's a timeline for you guys right now. Just got done with MegaCon. Tia went and sold for me with Bethany, and they're on their way back right now. And so I'm getting money in from that, but I was able to cancel my Lexington Comic-Con table and get a full refund. Thankfully, it was $1,000, so I got that full $1,000 back. But the baby is due in a month, basically. So I'm trying to find a way to get some more income, preferably where I don't have to put in a whole lot of work right now. So embroidery files is a great way to do that. And I have had a couple people request or ask if I was going to sell my Hazbin Hotel files or anything. So that is what I'm going to work on this week. And hopefully there's still an interest in it. It's still pretty popular. My keychains in the mystery bags sold pretty well at MegaCon. So I'm hoping that there's still an audience out there that wants to make more. But as of right now, I'm going to work on the keychain size and then also scale them up to the 5x7 hoop. And they're going to be more of the size of like the Lethal Company guys. So they'll be more like 5 inches or so. 5 to 6 inches tall. But yeah, I'm so excited to share this embroidery pattern, because my other ones I have, like my Splatoon ones, sold decently for embroidery files. But I think that's the only one, other than I've sold like a Drifloom face embroidery file. But like Demogorgons haven't sold, and the Lethal Company, I did the embroidery files for those like in the hoop, and they haven't sold either. So these are a little bit more complicated, and I think what I'm gonna do is sell them in groups of like, I don't know if I want to do 5 characters or like 3 characters. I need to see how many I have. So right now I have Alistair, Charlie, Vaggie, Husk, Angel Dust, and Serpentious. So I have 6. So do I want to do 3 and 3 or sell all 6? But if I want to make more, then what is the incentive? Like if I put these 6 like most popular characters together, what's the incentive of people to buy? Like if I do Niffy, Lucifer, Adam, I guess they're still kind of popular, but like these 6 I feel like are going to be really popular, and then the other file. So I feel like I need to put, like, switch them up. So maybe I will do a release of like 4, and then I can do 2 more. I think I would want to do maybe Lucifer. But see, I have to have time to make the embroidery file, and I don't know. I just did Serpentious, and it actually didn't take me as long as I wanted to, or as long as I thought it would. I wish I could show you, but I just packaged him up. But he actually might be my favorite embroidery design of these so far. This one, it got the embroidery thread broke, so it stopped stitching. But this shouldn't be hard. I just need to do an outline for him. So what I'm doing right now is writing out the instructions of how you lay your fabric, when you trim, what color is coming up next, in case your embroidery machine doesn't tell you. And then I'm going to let my Discord group that can do embroidery try it out. I know one person said that they would, but I would like a few more people to give me feedback. So I might post it in the Artist Alley Discord. But the plan is to get all of these done, because I've already stitched them out and they should be pretty good to go. I just need to make sure I'm not missing any steps. Then I need to type it out in like a Google Doc. And I also need to save these files in a Google Doc. I assume a Google Doc would be the best option, so that people can then download them and try them out. And hopefully they'll get back to me in like a week. But that's the plan right now. I'll keep you guys updated on how the rest of the week goes. So this is why I'm doing these tests. To take note, one, of where to lay fabric and when to lay fabric, but also to see the stitching, like this outline of the eye for Vaggie, it needs to come in a little bit because there's this gap. Like, it's not too bad, but I'm going to try to see if I can reduce that gap and maybe bring the shirt down a little more so that you're not getting that red that's sticking out at the top. Little things like that. Now this black showed through because I switched to black bobbin, and sometimes my machine doesn't like it if I use like sewing machine thread for bobbin, but sometimes it's better so that you don't get white coming through your black, but it kind of just depends. It's currently Tuesday. It's like afternoon. I'm getting ready to go live in like 5 minutes. But the Hazbin Keychains, they have been stitched out. I've edited what I needed. Here's Husk, but he kind of got messed up, so I didn't finish him. But he stitched out fine. And then OP. I put up. Well, you shouldn't have done that. I put up some like feelers for anyone that wants to do my keychain or just the Hazbin embroidery, I guess, like testers for free. So I'm waiting for a couple people to be interested in that, and I'm gonna upload the files to, I guess, Google Doc. But I do want to try to test them as bigger sizes too. I've only tested them as keychains, so I kind of need to expand the sizes and see how they do for that. But I might just focus on keychains right now. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But currently, on my live, I'm going to do Pokemon hats, because I think I'm going to try to do Pokemon Day, like a launch on my website of Pokemon items, and kind of do a discount for Pokemon items, and maybe throw in a free Pokemon card for anyone that buys Pokemon stuff. So I'm working on Pokemon today. I was going to do cards, like let the Pokemon cards decide, but I was looking through some and I was like, these aren't any really that I want to make. So we're going to make Dragonite first. I haven't made Dragonite in years, so I think it'll be fun. And I think it'll be quick and simple too. So we have it cut out. Got the orange. And then I gotta cut out the eyes. But that's what the plan is right now. And then I think either Wednesday or Thursday I gotta do my taxes. So that won't be very interesting for the vlog, but I will try to keep it as interesting as possible. Hi friends. It is Wednesday at 6:30 in the morning, and I have a list of things that I need to do. So we're gonna get started on it bright and early. One of them is taxes. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do today or tomorrow. It's looking like tomorrow because I do have a Slyveon hat that I need to get done. But I started on this Latias hat on stream yesterday, and as you can see, I'm doing the satin stitch around the eye. So I need to finish this so that it is done and out of the way. We also got a Dragonite hat done. Let me show you that. Here's the Dragonite hat. Pretty simple. And then you can, like, these have pipe cleaner in them, so you can adjust them. And then it's just long Scoodie style. But I haven't made this one since like 2015 probably. And then the Latias I probably haven't made since like 2017, somewhere around there. It used to be my most popular on Etsy, like Latias and Latios. Some of my most popular hats. The reason I am a little bit frantic is I kept waking up during the night with like cramping, and I'm not sure if it's contractions because I don't really have anything to compare to. But it was like every hour. So we're gonna see now that I'm awake if it's still the same. There's also, you know, sickness and like bugs going around, so could be something from that. But I don't know. Based off what I was expecting for contractions, I didn't think that they would last like as long. And already be like this painful. Like I thought that this was be mild to start off with. So, and it's not like unbearable. Like I'm sure when I get to further down the line, it's unbearable. But anyways, I'll save you guys the baby talk. But that's why I'm like, I need to try to get my taxes done. But also, I gotta get these orders out. Technically, my taxes aren't due until like April. So if for some reason I don't get them done, I could do it in April. It'll just be a little bit more stressful, I think. Whereas if I just sit down and do it one day, we would be good. First thing on the list is Latias. Other things I have, like I said, Slyveon. I have 2 rifle green link hats that need to go out. Someone also bought a yellow Kirby on my Line Around Sewing website. So thank you for that. I assume it was someone from MegaCon because they do live in Orlando. And so I thought that was really cool. And somebody ordered Lethal Company plush and keychain. And then I need to do taxes. And I still want to do my Hazbin Keychain release because I'm hoping that will bring me in some money while I'm on maternity leave. And then I would love to do Owlbear and Fortnite Guy tutorials to have as vlogs. So then that would last 2 weeks. And I still would like some more vlogs, but they'll probably be more like simple, like hand sewing, maybe like how to do a ladder stitch. Just having some vlog like footage as a backup. But yeah, okay, let's finish this Latias, hopefully. Because I am having problems with the thickness of the satin stitch. As always, the machine's not wanting to catch. Alright, Latias is done. It took like 30 minutes, even though I already had like one eye almost all the way done. So I definitely have to get a better machine. So if you guys have recommendations of one that can satin stitch through a lot of thick layers of fabric, let me know. But it turned out good. I really like it. I'm excited to add to my store. And so what I had to do for this so that I didn't have to like hot glue this whole thing on like I used to have to do, I extended the hood part. So it's a couple like 3 inches longer than usual, which does make it more of like a hooded type, but I think it looks good because it's going to come down and it's going to sit better on your head too. So I'm not going to change all of my hats, but the ones that have a big piece here, then I'm going to extend it and do an extra pattern for this part. All right, now time to work on Slyveon. So we're working on Sylveon's eyes, and I gotta do the satin stitch like I was doing for Latias. But this is how much black thread we have left. So we're kind of playing thread chicken in a different kind of way. I don't know if this is gonna be enough, but I guess I'll have to run to Walmart and hope that they have some black thread. But we'll see how far we get with this. I was kind of wanting to ship this out today, but we'll see how it goes. We did it. We made it. This is how much we have left. I'll probably still get some from Walmart, but at least I can package this up, and I have an aqua bandana that needs to go out. I can take those to the mailbox while I run out into town and get Walmart. Probably get some coffee, fill up my gas tank, all that good errand stuff. Oh, somebody wants to say hi. You're supposed to come the other way. Bye-bye. Yes. Hello. Oh, goodness. Hi, baby. What are you guys gonna think when there's a baby here, huh? What you gonna think? Oh gosh. Oh goodness. No, you can't color all on me. Yeah. Oh, thank you, good boy. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, it is only 10 o'clock, so I was able to put the Slyveon hat and the aqua bandana in the mailbox, so I don't have to run to the post office today, which is nice. And I think I'm going to move on to getting my Hazbin keychains typed out for the instructions and uploaded to wherever I need to upload them so that people can do a test run of them and let me know what they think. And I was going to do 5x7 size of them, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to worry about it. I'm just going to do the keychains. We'll see how they sell and go from there. And I was debating if I'm going to split them up like 3 and 3, but I think I'm just going to do all 6 of the ones that I have. Probably price it at like $20 or so. I need to kind of see and gauge the other stuff, but I'm thinking since it's not different sizes, I'll just do 20 or maybe 25. But I'm gonna get working on that. I'm gonna go to my you got a ball? I'm gonna go to my desktop computer and type it out, and then I'll come back here because this is what has my hatch embroidery. And I'll have my hatch embroidery on there until my laptop probably like poops out, because it's nice to be able to take that with me to like conventions and like the shop when I go to work, so that I can still make embroidery files and edit stuff. But if I can only have hatch embroidery on one like computer at a time, so the portable one is the best option right now. Alright, so I got it all typed up, and I included pictures of what the finished product looks like, and also how I turn my keychains inside out. I cut a little slit in the back, and then I do a ladder stitch to close it up. And Charlie, Vaggie, and Husk have like extra hair pieces, and so I'm waiting for my iPad to charge so I can draw the outlines of that, and like I'm gonna add it in probably up here, that they will need to like cut those out, or I think I might make another just document or something, because it'll be on 8x10, 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and then they can just trim it. That way I know that it'll be the right size. And then I recommended that they can hot glue or stitch it on. I do stitch mine on. You can't really tell in the picture, but I stitch the outline, and then I stitch Vaggie's bow onto the back. And this helps cover up the ladder stitch, but honestly, if you use the right color thread, your ladder stitch should be pretty hidden, so that shouldn't be a problem. But now I'm going to go save my embroidery files, and again, I'm only going to do the 4x4 size for the hoops. You of course can use a bigger hoop to do this, but I'm not going to make the embroidery files bigger. So you could go smaller, or you can go bigger if your machine will let you expand this embroidery file, but usually there's a limit on the file. So it's about 1:30. I just recorded like a MegaCon vlog recap, even though I wasn't there. Mostly talked about what I heard being on this side of it all, and MegaCon for like 2026. I uploaded all my files currently to Google Doc for the Hazbin Keychains, so that some people can be some testers and try it out. If no one gets back to me with any input by like next week, I'll probably just go ahead and upload it. So if you're interested in buying the Hazbin Keychains, you can check it out probably on my Etsy and my website. If you want to buy it on my website, you would be my favorite people in the world. But really, buying from my website directly, and I think that's for everyone, is always helpful.
I usually try to make it a little bit cheaper on my website if I can, but it kind of depends on what it is. But yeah, Hazbin Keychains, and I'm only going to release them as 4x4 hoop sizes. So like the keychain size, this big. I thought about doing 5x7, but I'm not going to try to do that right now. I think if I do, then I'll never release the keychains anyways. So we will release these now, and in the future I'll decide if I want to make them bigger. Or maybe that's just something that I personally do and sell, and I don't sell the patterns for that. But yeah, they're on my Google Doc. I also did the instructions that you saw me like typing out, and then I did like a document for the pieces of hair. I'll show you guys. So like I said, Vaggie, Charlie, and Husk have little extra pieces that they need to finish their looks, and so I drew them out on my iPad and uploaded that to the document as well. But I think right now I'm gonna go into town. I'm gonna finally get some coffee, and then hopefully maybe I'll get something that I can keep for tomorrow too and drink it in the morning. No update on contractions. Maybe it wasn't contractions, but it definitely was some cramping of some kind, but thankfully not labor inducing or labor in general, labor adjacent. And then I also got to get a few groceries, and if we have time when we get back, I'll probably make some link hats, and then I want to do a tutorial on the little Fortnite guy that I made. He will be a free pattern, but he looks like this. Oh gosh, Ridley. Which he also sold at MegaCon. I think I had him for like $25, but I probably won't sell them online. It's gonna be a free pattern because I don't think Fortnite likes sharing their copyright, even though they steal everyone else's copyright. Anyways, I also am working on Owlbear pattern back there. I took pictures of the pattern today, and I'm going to trace it out and do the paper pattern. So I think tomorrow my plan is to film both of those. I think it's just going to be a sewing film tutorial day. I talked to my mom, and I think I'm going to wait on taxes. If I have time next week, I'll try to do them. I would like to do it before the baby gets here, but she also made a good point saying I could wait and do it when I'm not feeling like working as hard, like standing, cutting fabric, things like that, where I can just sit and work on it while the baby sleeps or while Joey's watching the baby. So that is very true, as long as I get it done before like April. Okay, buddy. But yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm gonna run into town. It's been nasty outside all day and raining, but we're gonna face it. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi friends, it's currently Thursday. It's 8:40 in the morning. I'm wearing the same shirt because I just got done filming the tutorial for this little guy. So I just put the same thing, or the same shirt on that I was wearing, so it would be a cohesive video through the whole thing. Because I didn't quite get him done yesterday before Joey got off work. But if you're interested, this is a little forest sprite from Fortnite. He gives you shield, and I did a free tutorial on him. Not sure when the video will go up, but he will be in my Google Drive for free, so you can check him out. I do have a lot of other patterns there too. I have like Animal Crossing Bell Bag. I think I have an Animal Crossing Fossil. We have Among Us character, my Aqua bandana. So lots of good free patterns in there if you want to check it out. Let's see, what else did I do yesterday? I did this embroidery on Riku from Saki and Riku, League of Legends, Zyron Khan Owls, and I have another one that I'm gonna do, but that's kind of like back burner stuff. I don't have like an order for it. It was just something that my embroidery machine could be doing while I am doing something else. I have someone that is going to test out my Hazbin patterns. So hopefully I'll give them a few days. They'll get back to me with any input that they have. But those should be live soon. I do, hopefully in this vlog, want to try out this clear sticker paper. I don't know if you guys have used anything like this before. I've ordered clear stickers from places, but I've never tried to print on my own. And the reason I want this is I want to make a cute thank you present for my mother-in-law and Allie, my sister-in-law, that threw me a baby shower in Delaware. And I have candles, and I want to put a cute sticker that says, like, smells like grandma's house, or, you know, whatever their name that they want the, you know, our baby to call them. So I want to try this, but I don't have the design drawn out yet, and my iPad is currently dead, because the other thing I was doing is patterning my owl bear. So I'm working on another tutorial today, and this one will be paid, but it is for my owl bear little guy based off the Boulder's Gate owl bear, and I'm gonna give him a tail too. And I've only made 2 of this guy, but people really seem to like him, so I hope that people will be interested in the pattern. And I think it's pretty simple. I don't think it's too complicated. And I mean, it does have hand sewing, because I do hand sew the arms and the legs on. But if you're an experienced sewer, you don't have to do that. I just did it because I didn't want to do where you like cut a hole and then sew it. Like, I wanted it to be right on the seam. But there's a ways around that you could do this where you don't have to hand sew. But yeah, that's why I'm doing all these videos and all these patterns to, and like the embroidery pattern, to have some hopefully extra income, since I don't have a lot of conventions and while I can take a break from the baby. I did hear back from one of the places, though, that's in the next town over. They're like a card shop. And I went in person and asked them if they were interested in any kind of consignment selling or, you know, putting my stuff in their shop. And they told me to message them on Facebook, and I did. And I did hear back from them, because I've had a couple people that I've tried to talk to that, you know, said shoot them a message and some pictures, and they just never responded back. But they actually responded back and said that we could meet up Sunday. The only problem is Sunday is my Kentucky baby shower, and then I don't have any product. So I did message back asking if he would want me to bring product for Sunday. I see you, Obi. I know. So I'm waiting to hear back what he says, and I said the reason I asked that is my product is currently with my friend who went and sold for me at MegaCon. So we'll see what he says. I do have some things, like I have that Latias hat and the Dragonite hat, and I could make a few beanies. I'm not exactly sure what products he's most interested in either. And I would also like to look into making some newer stuff too, like maybe dice bags, because I know that they are big on D&D there. And maybe some kind of Magic the Gathering items, because they do have a lot of Magic tournaments and stuff. So I've been considering making a beanie with the Magic symbols on there. I used to play Magic in high school, so I don't remember a whole lot about it. But I used to make deck cases. So, you know, you have your deck boxes, the little plastic vinyl type. I used to make little holders for that. They were made out of felt that you could put it in, and it had a little strap and like Velcroed close. But that was all hand sewed, and they were really cute. But I was selling them for pretty cheap, because there's like what I should have been selling them for was not it. But that's what I did in high school. I just made a lot of stuff for my friends and sold it for cheap. And I'm kind of at a standstill right now. I don't know what I want to do next. I think I want to make a few more videos. I want to do one on, of course, the owl bear. But I want to do one on how to embroider beanies on the embroidery machine. That one just came to me yesterday, and I was like, why don't I do a simple video on how I hoop my beanies, because that was a little confusing to me at first when I tried to do it. And I think I actually watched a video on how to embroider baseball caps or bucket hats. It was one of those, and they had this sticky stabilizer that works perfect for beanies, and so that's what I ended up using. And I would like to share that with other people that want to embroider their own beanies. I got this pink iced macchiato from the coffee place. It's just okay. I thought it was gonna have some kind of flavoring, like the cold foam had flavoring, but yeah, this didn't. I don't even know. I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw it was iced macchiato, and it was Valentine's Day themed, and I guess it just had strawberry cold foam, and maybe that was it. It was supposed to have sprinkles too, and I think it's sprinkles. Yeah, I got one from the other coffee shop in town, and it was pretty good. It had raspberry. It's kind of like a chocolate-covered raspberry or chocolate-covered strawberry or something. But yeah, I'm drinking this, but I don't love it. Yeah, so I think I'll give my camera a break for a minute while I get stuff ready on how to embroider a beanie, and I guess figure out which beanie I'm gonna embroider. But I'll check back in with you guys a little later.
Hi friends, I just wanted to close up this vlog really quick. Still sound a little snuffy. I still sound a little stuffy, but I'm feeling much better. And I just wanted to say that the Hazbin Keychains, the files are now up for sale on my Etsy. And then if you want to buy an actual keychain of one of the Hazbin characters, that is up on my website, linearoundsewing.com. We currently have 6 designs. This is not all of them. Let's see, I'm missing Husk. And then these 2 need to be turned inside out. But yeah, if you're interested in them, they're on my website. And then I do have that beanie vlog that went up last week. If you're interested in that embroidery design to put on your own stuff, or if you want to learn how to make your own beanies on the embroidery machine, that video is up as well. And then good news, I did hear back from the card shop, and we put together a contract, so I am going to be putting some of my stuff in their shop tomorrow. I'm gonna look at my inventory left over from MegaCon, see what I got, but they didn't ask for anything specific to go in there. They thought that all of my stuff would probably do pretty good. I do want to have a lot of beanies, and then probably put out just like 2 of my bigger hats. They talked a lot about Magikarp, so I'm gonna try to get a Magikarp hat done. And then probably some of my Lethal Company stuff and see how that does. And maybe taking my acrylic keychains, but I do think I want to package them in some way just so they don't look as easy to just grab off the shelves. But we'll see. They are going to be taking 20% of whatever sales, and that will be out of like a monthly charge. So in my mind, I'm like, well, if I make $100 and they take 20%, that's $20, and that would be like the price of a booth sale, or like that I'd have to pay for a booth or a space, basically. So that's how I'm rationalizing it in my head. I'm not going to up any of my prices as of right now, because I also don't have to worry about sales tax, because they will be covering that with their sales. So I will let you guys know how it goes, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.